Hello there, I'm LW. As promised, I will be doing daily workouts so that you can work out with me, and it doesn't matter what type of equipment you have. You work out with what you have, and I'm going to use what I have. I'm working out with resistance. So, whatever you have, whether it's resistance, whether it's weights, or whether it's working with your body resistance, let's get started. So, I usually like to start off with cardio. Cardio is what we all need to do. Cardio will speed your heart rate up, and you will definitely be able to burn some calories with your heart rate extended. So let's do about 60 seconds. That's good enough. And as you can see, I'm using resistance. Now, I won't be able to talk on all the exercise that I'm doing, so you'll just have to tune yourself out or play some music and get yourself motivated so that you can do the same thing, that is, work out. I'm challenging all the older people, and some of you young people need to work out too, for sure. But we older people, we need to work out. We need to give our health a tune-up. And by working out, you can give yourself a tune-up because you're going to improve your health. And that's what it's all about. We want to improve our health. So let's try and work out on a daily basis so that we can accomplish that goal. I have all kinds of pre-setups on the floor, on the wall, so that I can do the exercise that I need to do with you. So now I'm down here on the floor, and after my cardio, I'm going to do some sit-ups. Yes, some sit-ups, because sit-ups of some type really need to be done. So we're going to do some various type of abdominal exercise, which we should be doing in order to attack our abdominal issues. And we all have abdominal issues because we don't exercise and we eat a lot of food. And that's where all the food goes, right to your abdomen. So if you want your diet to be effective, then you need to exercise. And that'll help your diet to be effective in the targeted areas that you would like to lose weight. I'll finish off with a little pull stretch here. I just did a regular sit-up and I did crunches. Okay, on to the next exercise. Stand up. And I'm going to take a walk over to the other side. And I'm going to drop a floor mat on the floor. and I'm going to do another crunch, a floor crunch. This time, as I lay on my mat, I have a set of straps attached to the wall system. Put my feet on the wall, and now I can do a pull-up crunch. As you can see, once again, I am targeting my abdomen. Like I said, our abdomen is a big muscle, and we need to work on it in order to minimize it. We need to work on it physically, externally, and internally, controlling our food input. So now I'm going to do a rollout. Okay, there we have a rollout. Now it doesn't matter if you can't do what I'm doing. You do what you do with your equipment. We're just looking to make sure that you use your time to work out. I use my time to work out. So I'm just letting you know, I am just not talking about it. I'm doing something about it. And that's what you have to do also. So while I'm here, I'm just going to turn around. I'm going to use this set of straps here, as you can see. And I'm going to do some pull-ups. Okay, I'll put myself sideways so that you can see what I'm doing. All right. The lower you go, the more difficult it will become. So now I'm just going to use this resistance setup for these sidebar pull-ins. And I'm going to take them, and just like you do on a universal, when you're doing a sidebar pull-in, that's exactly what I'm doing with the resistance. How about that? Walk that off. I'm going to go right back over for some more punishment. Now, us old people, I hate to put it like that, but us that have aged, we're not looking to build muscle as we did when we were much younger. Working out is exercise, and you want to keep your muscles so that they are toned, and keep your muscles active so that they do not atrophy. Okay, so now I'm just going to get down on my knees and do some pull downs. I've been concentrating on my abdomen, but we want to do a full body workout. So we started out with a jog, and then we did some sit-ups, crunches, Then we did some more crunches and a rollout. And then we did some more exercise with the strap pull up and of course with the sidebar pull in. And then we just did a strap pull down. Now we were just working different parts of our body, whether it's our legs, our abdomen, and also with the pull down method, our back, and with the pull up, our also back muscle workout. So now I'm going to take a walk over here. And as I said, we'll work on our full body. So we want to work on our arms and our back at the same time with the shoulder included. All right. So you want to make sure that you do your routine so that you can keep your muscle tone, keep them active. That's the idea behind working out. Working out is therapy for your body. And it's also preventive maintenance. Trust me, if you're in better health, you won't get sick as much. That's preventative maintenance. So you want to continue to exercise, keep your body moving so that you can stay engaged and you're burning calories, because that's what we want to achieve by exercising, burning more calories. Like I said, though, you have to make sure that you're eating properly in order to attain your goal just as well. Because if you're continuing to eat all of the wrong foods and junk foods, you'll never accomplish your goal. So we want to continue to work out daily. Work out at least 5 days a week. If you can, do 6. But don't do too little, because too little, you will never accomplish anything. You will not attain your goal. So if you're only going to work out 2 or 3 days a week, that just isn't going to cut it. I'm going to tell you like it is. If you really are serious, you'll work out 5 to 6 days a week. And for some of us, real gluttons for punishment, we might want to work out 7 days a week. It's up to you and what your body can handle. But if you want to be serious, you have to put a lot into it in order to get something out of it. Otherwise, you won't get anything out of it. Okay. More abdomen exercise, as you could see. Believe it or not, that is also an abdomen exercise. Back, shoulders, and chest. And you want to work on your overhead on your arms if you can. Alrighty, now I'm going to stand up, and I have a portable unit here, which everything is mountable, portable that I use. It's only 2 different items, and they're called latch bars. Here you go. You can do a lift. Okay, how about that? A lot of good exercise. But if you don't have this equipment, it doesn't matter. You work out with what you have. The goal here is to get you all back to working out, because working out might help you live longer. That's right. It might improve your health. It might bring your blood pressure down. It might bring your A1C down. It's up to you. It's how hard you want to put yourself into this. These goals are attainable. Trust me. Now we're going to do a bench press. That's right. If you have type 2 diabetes, you can actually get rid of it. It's a lot of work. It's exercise and properly dieting. That's what it's all about. Now, I'm as guilty as you are. I didn't learn how to eat until I'm adult. Let's say way over the hill being an adult. But I realized that food is very, very dangerous if you abuse it. And what I mean by abusing it is eating too much and eating all the wrong things. And I know how hard it is to control yourself. I have to control myself, so I'm just as guilty as you are. I like all of these things that are bad for you too. But I know they will harm you, and they'll harm you really bad. Just think, if you only gained 10 pounds this year, you say that's nothing, but next year you gain 10 more pounds. And if you do that for 5 years in a row, that's 50 pounds extra weight that you now have. It's that simple, and it could happen that quick. And you know, if you leave it alone, you let it go for another 5 years again, now you've gained an extra 100 pounds. Your body's not going to like that. Your joints won't like it, because now you're oversized. You're putting too much pressure on everything. And your organs internally, they're not going to like it, because now they have to do hard work, harder than they intended to do. So now here comes all the problems, the illnesses. That's why it's important to keep your weight down if you can. And if you understand what you're up against, what we're all up against, then you'll understand what you need to do and apply better eating habits and include some exercise in your daily endeavors. It only takes about 30 minutes to an hour to work out and get yourself in shape. Let me continue. I'm doing all of this talking, but I want to work out just like you. I want to lose whatever I can lose so I can keep my weight down. Oh, we have another little floor gadget over here. I'm going to put a lift on it as much as I can, and then I'm going to bend. All right. I'm going to move right along over to the other side over here. I have another little portable gadget here. And they're all the same thing. It's just an attachment item that you can use with your resistance bands. That's right. Take it anywhere. Mount it on the wall, mount it on the floor, bring it with you to the park. How about that? Now, once you've been around the whole set of equipment or exercise that you're doing, then you start all over again from the beginning. So our beginning started off with a resistance band jog. So we take the resistance band, attach it to the arm attachment, and now you put the arm attachment on your arms, and now you can see that I am attached to the resistance bands. And take a look at the time. You want to jog in place for about a minute, and you can do it as fast or as slow as you would like to do it. Keep a steady pace though. That's right. So that you can not overdo it. You should never overdo your exercise because it's going to harm you no matter what it is that you're doing. Remember, a pulled muscle is an accumulation of doing something wrong. It's like a rubber band. It stretches and stretches until it's overstretched, and then it breaks. That's your pulled muscle. So let's not overdo it. Let's keep it within reason of what you can do. What you can do, not what I can do, what you can do. I just want to make sure that we all get ourselves back out there and start working out because it's only going to benefit you. Remember, you only have one thing that you own in this whole world. I don't care how many cars you have, how many houses you have. I don't care how much money you have. If you don't take care of yourself, none of that stuff is any good. So I'm going to come back over here. I'm going to get on the floor, and I'm going to do some more sit-ups. That's right. Some more. I'm looking to attain my goal, and I want to influence you to do the same thing. It's never too late. Don't quit on your body, because your body will quit on you. That's right. Always remember that. All righty. Just did a set of sit-ups and a set of crunches. When you work out and you haven't done this in a very long time, you have to gradually bring yourself back into form. So don't try and do it all at one time. You gradually do what you can do until you can do more of what you can do. Don't get deceived and say, if that old guy can do it, I can do it, and then you're going to hurt yourself. Gradually do it. Yes, I am an old guy, but I do this all the time. And that's why you should do this all the time. That's right. So that you can improve your health, just like I'm attempting to improve my health or maintain my health. Because if you don't do something about it, like I said, sooner or later, your health will do something about it to you. And you won't like the results. Often, it's too late by the time you go to the doctor. We need to stay on top of that as well. 3 months appointments, we should all be going to the doctor, male or female. And especially if you're over 50. I go back to over 50 now. That's 20-something years for me, backwards. But we got to start before it's too late. Don't wait until you're 65, 70. Go now. Start a relationship with a doctor so that you can have a history of what's going on. That's right. Keep in mind, bad things grow in fatty tissue. So we want to try and minimize the fatty tissue if we can. We need to work on it if we can. Never use the word can't in your vocabulary, because you're losing the battle already if you can't. Always say you can. Or say, if he can do it, I can do it. That's what I say. When I watch people work out, I get motivated. I get ideas from watching them because I know it's something I should be doing as well. At this time, I'm going to say thank you very much. And until next time, we will be back on air doing the same thing. Our daily workout is very important, and I want to make sure that all of you understand that I do the same thing. I am just not talking jive. I am serious about this as much as I want you to be serious also. So come on, let's get it on, and let's do what we have to do in order to get ourselves back in good health. Thank you all.